Alright, wir sind jetzt an der Grenze von Indien nach Nepal. Hier drüben ist Nepal. Und jetzt kriegen wir auch neue Autos. So coole alte Land Rover. Ist arschkalt auf alle Fälle jetzt schon. Wir sind schon auf, glaube ich, 2.500 Meter oder so.
We're here.
Ja.
We're going to here tonight.
Oh.
And tomorrow morning we're descending here. Then I don't know after that. But ultimately we're going to end up here for 2 nights. And we're going to work our way along here.
I thought 3,000 is the highest.
And then we have a 2,000 meter descent on the last day all the way down here, which has exactly 4 corners in it, over 2,000 meters. So. Well, that was pretty much the last laugh we had today because we had no idea what was lying ahead of us. A 3-hour climb in a 1968 Land Rover on a track that was, well, it was more rocks than road, with a towering rock face on one side and no idea how many meters down into a black abyss on the other. The car tilted and jolted, and it felt like it just needed one little nudge to flip right over. The temperature dropped below 0, and we had to trust a driver barely old enough, or sober enough, to have a driving license. After finally reaching the tea house at an altitude of over 3,000 meters, it finally felt like everyone had a good reason to smile again. I fell in love with this monster. Steffi and Vinny found their cats. And Dan, well, he finally got his tea. Fueled by a hot curry and some beer, we were brave enough to leave the only warm place and go to bed. And after a night without electricity, heating, or running water, it took us some moments to realize, yeah, that was worth it.
And the dust are trailing behind my boots. Blown by the wind, showed me a piece of my past. The soil and the dust is where we go. 6 feet under, whatever your uniform says. The dust is lingering in my mouth, burns my throat, sends shivers down my spine. We taste the dust when we grow. 6 feet under, whatever your uniform says. No pride but shame. No
3600 Meter, da sind wir jetzt. Wir leben noch aber gerade so. Es war mega steil und mega crazy. Hier wird schon kräftig was hochgeladen, runtergeladen, hin und her geschoben. Und das ist jetzt richtig luxuriös im Gegensatz zu gestern. Hier gibt es jetzt richtig mit eigener Toilette und so. Das ist toll. Da bin ich richtig happy. Das ist das Bad. Ist mega. Da kann man seine Ansprüche auch mal runterschrauben, ne?
Wieder hochschrauben jetzt.
Okay. Und jetzt gehen wir da in so eine Hütte, wo es ein bisschen wärmer ist, weil hier ist arschkalt. Was meinst du, wie viel Grad sind hier?
-4.
-4?
Ja.
Oh, okay. Aber ich habe mich schon dran gewöhnt, das geht. Gucken, was es zu essen gibt.
The food was no surprise. Due to a lack of supermarkets at 3,600 meters, the daily curry had become pretty familiar every day. But it was great every time. And, well, I'm already missing it. After another long day, evening became chance to wind down. And it was great to see our Sherpa, Mama Dim Dim, doing the same. As we retired to get some sleep, we tried to ignore the cold, excited instead to be able to squeeze in one last day in this magical landscape, in front of what we hoped would be a cloudless Himalayan backdrop. And oh boy, was our wish granted.